Okay, this one is a circle because I've got both an x squared and a y squared term with coefficients of 1, by the way. Okay, so we want to get this in standard form, so let me rearrange it. And I'm going to move the 4 over. Okay, so I know I'm going to need an extra constant to complete the x's. And I'm going to also need a constant to complete the y's. Okay, so for the x's, I know that half of 14 is 7. So in order to get 7 squared, I must have added a 49 up here, and I do an equal action on the other side. Then for the y's, in order to get a negative 12y, it must have been minus 6. And then minus 6 squared means I had a plus 36 above. Okay, so let's see, this is 45 plus 36 is 81. Okay, so there's our standard form. Center is h comma k, so this is all. We could also think this is x minus negative 7, so h is negative 7 and k is negative 6. And then 81 is r squared, so just r would be 9. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake over here. So y minus 6, this 6 is a positive. Okay, over here, this one is a parabola because we have x squared but no y squared. Okay, so let's get the y by itself. Well, let me keep the constant over here. But I'll add x squared over to the other side, and I'll add 18x also. Okay, so in order to complete this square, half of 18 is 9. So in order to create a 9, I did 9 squared, which means I had a plus 81. So I also have to add 81 to this side. Okay, so y minus 5 equals x plus 9 squared. And then I'll add 5 to both sides. Okay, so here's my vertex form. Okay, so vertex is, so x minus h. So again, this is x minus negative 9. So negative 9 comma k is 5. Okay, so let's do a little sketch. My vertex negative 9, 5, and my a value is positive 1, right? There's nothing here, so it's an invisible 1, which means it opens upward. So the focus is up here, and the directrix is below. Okay, so 1 over 4a becomes 1 over 4 times 1, which is just 1/4. So from the vertex, I go up 1/4 of a unit to get to the focus. And then I go down 1 unit to get to the directrix. Okay, this is a parabola because I've got an x squared but no y squared. Okay, so let's get the y over to the other side, and I'll move the constant with it. So x squared minus 12x. I add the y over, and I subtract the 44. Okay, let's complete the square. So half of -12 is -6. So in order to get a -6, I would have to square it. -6 times itself is +36. Okay, and I'll just add the 8 over. Okay, so the vertex is h comma k. Okay, my a value is +1, so this one opens upward, so the focus is above again. So 1 over 4a, a again is invisible 1, so 1 over 4 times 1 is just 1/4. So I go up, and then go down 1/4 unit for the directrix. Okay, so over here, so this is actually a new situation because we do have x squared and y squared terms, but their coefficients are different. Okay, so this would actually be an ellipse, which is not covered in Math 2.